everyone, welcome back to my channel, Adventures with Amirah. Today I have a Dollar Tree haul for you guys. I found a lot of new items for back to school, as well as some really interesting new items that they just got in for fall. So let's get into it. They had quite a few calendars, which I found with Dollar Tree, if you don't pick them up when they first get them, you may not find them again. They kind of go quickly. It seems early to buy a 2022 calendar, but believe it or not, they will be gone. I picked this one up for myself. I think this is a beautiful calendar. I like the print on this. And then let me show you guys what they have on the back here so you can see all of the pages. I thought these were really nice inspirational sayings, so that's why I went ahead and picked this up. I just think that the floral print really goes well with my kitchen. I have a beach calendar right now for this year, and I don't know, it's just gotten a little bit mundane, I guess I would say. This is a lot more bright and happy. I wanted to change it up, and I do have a lot of floral things in my kitchen. I kind of was having a hard time choosing. I have a girlfriend of mine, she loves calendars like this too, and so I was telling her, I called her from the store and I wanted to pick her up some as a gift. I have one she might use at work, but this is another one that just really struck me. The picture on this is stunning. Now the difference in this one actually has Bible verses, I think, on each page. Like here, it shows you a Bible verse for what the January one is going to be. It doesn't show you on the pictures for the inside what each verse is going to say, but I thought these were beautiful photos and very inspirational. And then there's this one called God's Promises. I thought this was pretty as well. The pictures in here are stunning. And then finally, this is the first one that I saw. It really drew me into it. A lot of different things down here in Florida now are these bright floral patterns like this. I forget, there's a company that does a lot of clothing in this same kind of pattern, but that's what this reminded me of. And I like the metallic sheen to this. I think this is the one I'm going to give her probably to take to work, because she's a school nurse. But it's pretty bright and happy, so I like this one. I got some more scrunchies, or you know, growing up we called them scrunchies, but I think that's just the style of this. These are just some traditional little polka dot looking ones. I think that's cute. I normally wear with my hair up while I sleep so it doesn't get all tangled up. These are perfect for the ends of braids. I got some of these because they don't slip, and my hair is very fine. It's super long, but it's very fine, and things slip out, and these don't, so I like that. We are going to be doing cotillion soon. My daughter is starting cotillion in a few weeks, which, if you guys don't know what that is similar to debutantes. They just started this in our area. A girlfriend of mine is on the school board with me, and she asked me to participate with debutantes last year, and I told her, I said, you know, my daughter's not quite old enough to be a debutante yet, and I hate to take that much time away from her. If there was something that was for her age group, I feel like elementary and middle school kids really need to learn, you know, manners and etiquette and things like that, even more so than waiting till they're in high school, because sometimes by then it's just too late, you know. So she worked on it, and she actually started our first junior cotillion for our county, so I'm excited, and I'm on the board for that too, so I'll be helping out every week. And my daughter is starting that soon, and I was thinking, if we're going to be doing any like fancier hairdos or something like that, because they have to wear dresses and white gloves for each session, then these little pearl type hair ties would be pretty cool. I've never seen these at Dollar Tree, but that's why I got several packs of those. I got this little set, which these are different colors that I had not seen before. She and I both, my daughter and I, have shirts that are this same color, so we probably will use these more than anything. And it's always good to have some pink ones. I've never seen a trifold portfolio like this, and I think my son may end up using this for his music class or possibly science, something that he has a lot of handouts. But so when you open it, it has another part to it, and there's where the trifold part comes in, and I just thought that was so cool, because they sometimes get so many papers for specific classes and one folder just can't hold them all. So if you guys have seen these in your stores, let me know in a comment down below, because this is the only one that I found in that store. Even the cashier said she didn't even realize they had these, and she's never noticed one before. So maybe it's something new they're getting in, but I was glad to find that. They certainly don't have any of these at Walmart I've seen. I like these myself. I keep receipts and things in this outside pocket of the folders that I have. And then there's also spots inside to keep stuff. But I like these for things like if you have a homework assignment or something that they need to turn in, you know, just so they can see it up front. Or if you're just keeping up with smaller things, sometimes they have little notes and stuff that they use in class, or note cards. It's nice to have a pocket on here that zips shut. So I really like these types of folders. I also picked up one of these for my son. These are great just to organize larger pieces. If you have something that won't fit in a traditional folder, they normally fit in these. And this is nice to just have a brighter color so you can keep up with things. They also needed some dividers, and these are the big tab dividers. Avery's a brand you normally can find at like Office Depot or somewhere, so I went ahead and picked this up. They did have copier paper on some of their list, and so I just picked up the 75 sheet one because my daughter now loves purple just as much as I do, and I keep noticing my purple pens are disappearing, so I bought a lot of stuff that had purple in it. And this is one of those packs. I've not tried these Optimus pens before, but I normally like most of the pens they have at the Dollar Tree, and I like that they had pink and purple. These little small snack size bags, and these are the tiniest ones I've seen, but they are bringing like little small pieces of fruit and stuff like that. We have some of the reusable lunch boxes like from Pottery Barn that have different compartments, but if they're wet items, sometimes I prefer them to be in something like this, and they can only fit so much in those boxes. My daughter doesn't get out of school till very late in the afternoon now with her new middle school schedule, and it's just hard to keep enough food with them. They don't really have snack time anymore, but she didn't get out till after 4, and I'm like, that is a long school day. So I'm trying to find more little snacks to just put in their backpack in addition to their lunch box. I found these freezer bags. These actually last really well for frozen items. I got some more sandwich bags, and my husband has actually started taking his lunch more, so sometimes he uses these as well. I got some sheet protectors, and sometimes you can find these at Walmart for a little bit, like you get a few more in the pack, but a lot of times they're sold out around here. My son and my daughter need these both for music class to keep their sheet music in with their binders, so I went ahead and grabbed these before they were gone. Another bag set I got was these Glide sandwich bags. This is 22 in a box. I got these little key tags. I think that I might put one of these red ones on one of the handles for my daughter's violin. She has a ribbon tied on the end of one of her parts of the violin, but all those violin cases start to look the same in orchestra room, so I may put a tag on there. I didn't get a whole lot of Halloween stuff, but I went ahead and picked up one of these party bulbs. This is a 60-watt bulb, and I think these will turn the room purple. They had quite a few sets of crayons that I showed in the shop with me part, and these are the ones that I picked up. I got the neons, the glitter crayons, then the pearl, and these are such pretty pastel colors, and also the metallics. They had a few others like unicorn and something like that, but I realized they're just crayons with a pretty package, like they don't actually have different crayons. These are actually different crayons inside, so I was excited to find these. I picked up some more deodorant. I like this one to have as a backup. Sometimes I prefer the Secret, and sometimes I use this one. Now, I do have quite a few pencils left over from the previous school years, but my son loves green, like I said, so I went ahead and got him these green pencils for high school. I got these pens, same reason for the purple ink that was in here, and these are some excellent writing pens. I have one in pink, and these have lasted quite some time. They both need additional highlighters. I thought I had plenty, and I finally have dwindled my supply down, so I picked up these. I also saw some erasable highlighters when we were there, and it was interesting because I was thinking, if you erase something you highlighted, isn't it going to smear what's underneath the highlighted area? So I thought this could cause more stress than be helpful, so I put those back. I was proud of myself for making this executive decision. I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm at the Dollar Tree, everything starts to sound like a good idea. So I'm trying to be more discerning with what I purchase. Here is another pack of purple and pink pens. I bought some of these black bobby pins because my daughter's hair is almost jet black, and I realized the ones that I have are more brown like my hair. So I told her when I found some black ones, I would grab those for her. She's never worn bobby pins in her hair, but we do French braids and stuff in her hair a lot, so it's nice to just have that to tuck some little loose curls away. These are my favorite car air fresheners. I've tried all different kinds from all over the place, and for some reason these just always work. They seem to last at least a month or two, even in this crazy Florida heat we've been having. And I mean, they do evaporate pretty quickly in the summer versus winter, but they still last really well, and they don't give me a headache. For some reason, a lot of car air fresheners, I don't know if it's the chemicals or whatever, but they just give me the worst headache. So I normally pick up strawberry, and then they also had the cherry, which I love also. I like the strawberry more for summer and the cherry for winter. I got some of these foam mounting dots for a project that I'm working on. I thought I had some tea lights for something I was doing recently and realized I was totally out. I went ahead and picked up some more in vanilla, and then I also got these in apple cinnamon. And I do have a tea light burner that I'll show you in a minute that I picked up while I was there. Here's a few more sets of pens that I found. I tell you, I'm like addicted to pens, but we do use them at our house at least. So this has a 3-pack of colors, and I've seen this brand at office supply stores before, so I think these are pretty good pens. I got some more mechanical pencils. I know that Papermate is an excellent brand, so I went ahead and picked these up for my son and daughter. When they're getting into these advanced maths, they really need a smaller tip on their pencils, so I told my daughter she's probably going to need these a lot for her new math class. I got these, and I love this color blue. It's kind of a turquoise, and this is one of my daughter's favorite colors. We just painted her room a similar color to this. It's a little bit more blue than this, but we love this color in our house. I've never seen a pen like this, so I don't have any of these already. That's the only reason I got this pack. And then, of course, another set of purple and pink pens, and this is the zebra set of pens, and these do write really well. I've had some black ones, and my husband likes to use those for work. My son is finally certified in Revit, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's an architecture program, and he became certified last year. He was doing that through his school, and that was the one time we let him go on campus during the pandemic so that he could go and test that day. They had them all separated, and they were able to wear masks and whatnot, but he actually passed his certification test, so he actually is certified like different architects are in college. And I wanted to get him a frame for his certification because he did get a certificate of achievement to show that he's certified in that. Hopefully he'll be able to do an internship at an architecture firm next year for his senior year. I picked this photo frame up for myself. I just became a certified crystal healer, which is just a different modality of healing where you use different, it's not exactly Reiki, but it is a hands-free type of healing. So I went through an entire class with that. We had about 600 people in our class from all over the world. It was such an amazing experience, and I just received my final certification for that, so I decided to get myself a frame so I can put that up somewhere in the house. You guys, these things are such lifesavers. My son uses them out here all the time to like kind of help with our roses and different things when he's trying to pull leaves off. Like he'll clean up the flower beds, and I'll show you guys. One of our roses is over there, which it's not blooming very much right now, but because it's been so hot. But when the leaves fall and stuff, and you're trying to get in there and not get scratched up with the thorns, and the spiders end up in this area, so I told him to use one of these grabbers to pull some of the leaves off. And the same thing on that side with our hibiscus when he's trying to get to it. So these are really good for that, and I use them in the house sometimes too. Like if you're trying to reach for something under the sofa, I definitely would recommend these. I also picked up a few things for the house. I picked up a smaller thing of Clorox bleach. They had the big things of bleach, but I like to have this in the little cabinet right above my washer because it's not so heavy for me to lift. And then once I have a small container like this, I normally just refill it for a while till it gets kind of old. I picked up some of these Downy scent packs. I've not tried these. If you guys like these, let me know in the comments down below. I also picked up this version, 12 weeks of laundry freshness. Now that sounds like an incredible claim. But if it helps at all, I'll be appreciative. I also found this little super bright desk lamp, and I thought this would be good for my kids. It's an LED light, and for $1, it was worth a try. Imagine that, another set of pens. These are the Papermate gel pens, and I bought this black one specifically for my son or my husband. They're both always looking for black ink. Got 2 of these hydrogen peroxide bottles. Now these are the larger size, and I haven't been able to get these on Walmart.com recently. I was able to get alcohol, but not these. And these are a pretty big size. It's the Swan brand. This is the Karma candle. That's frankincense and vanilla. A very nice scent. I love this for my husband's office. It's just a more warm, kind of like a men's cologne mixed with vanilla. It's a very homey type scent, but I really like it, and he likes it too. Then they have this new seasonal solstice dark moon candle, and it smells so good. It's hard to describe. It's kind of like a men's cologne mixed with like a spiciness, like cinnamon spice or something like that, and vanilla all mixed together. I don't know how to describe it except that it's very aromatic and spicy. I don't know what the throw will be on these. The Karma candle, I have tried that one before, and the throw is pretty good. And I normally recycle these little bottles and use them for other things, the little candle jars. But that's my first time seeing these. Maybe they just came out for Halloween or something. I also got one in abundance. Now this is an interesting candle. This smells almost like grapefruit and mango and something else I can't put my finger on, but like maybe passion fruit. It's a very vibrant smell, which makes sense because for abundance, and it has a symbol for the sun there. I think that it's just supposed to be like an uplifting type scent, so I loved it when I smelled it, so I grabbed a few of those. Does your Dollar Tree have paper to wrap stuff? Because ours here in Florida, they never do. When I go to other states, they always have papers and all this nice stuff to wrap the glassware. Here, not so much. Here is the little candle holder. It's like you can use it like a wax melt, or, you know, just different things. Some people put jewelry in the top of these, and they just put like a candle underneath that doesn't actually burn, like a battery powered candle, just to put little shapes on the wall or whatever. I thought it was cute. It was cute for Halloween. I would have picked up one in black as well, but this is the only color they had at our store. Or with candles, it actually flickers and then it kind of reflects off the wall, and then you can put the wax melt here on the top. And then this is such a gorgeous little piece. So I love purple and blue, especially this kind of turquoise blue together. It just gives me mermaid vibes, and I thought this would be gorgeous when I have a light lit in here. I was going to put it kind of like in a meditation space that I have that I'm setting up, and I think this is just absolutely beautiful. All right, thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.